boom, if you want better health, better energy, better performance, better clarity,
Better mental health, better sex life.
better confidence, whatever reason that you want to feel better and to be healthier, maybe live longer, that's one for me, then you're in the right place, especially if you're sick of feeling lethargic or being unconfident, not having the body you want, or having health problems. What are some other reasons?
Oh man, not feeling like you have energy, not feeling like you have a purpose, not feeling like you're in control of yourself, not being comfortable in your own skin. I could go on for days on this.
So if you want to change on that, we can help you. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. I'm here with Dave Kosin. I met Dave through the Magic the Gathering community. Show your T-shirt, Dave. That looks kind of cool. So
Brand new.
Dave's gonna share his story, but he's a professional personal trainer, and he coaches at the gym right down the street from where I grew up. And Dave's also an online trainer, and he's been helping, especially players in the community, improve their lives, turn their lives around, get in better shape, better health. So, how did you start doing this, Dave? I know you went through a transformation story of your own. So,
Yeah,
what happened?
yeah. So in the spring of 2017, I had been in a really deep depression, and it just kind of felt like my life was out of control. Like I didn't have any power over anything. Work, family, dating, everything was just a mess. And I kind of came to a point where I had to take control of something. And the only thing I could think of that I could take control of right then was my body. And I had always been super lazy and really proud of it. I had and my weight had been a struggle my whole life. I'd always been on the bigger side. I didn't play sports growing up or anything. I was a band kid and a gamer and all that stuff. So, I was pushing 300 pounds for a while,
Wow.
and which is scary. And I just kind of decided it was time. So I made the commitment that I was going to do something. I was going to take control of this. And so I started out by walking every day and did that for a month, and then I came into a gym and I said, I gotta do something here. And I always had that image in my mind of what I wanted. I wanted to be, if I'm gonna be big, I want to be big muscle wise, not fat wise.
Mm.
And I wanted to feel healthier. I didn't want to be winded going up a flight of stairs. I wanted to be happy with what I saw in the mirror. And I jumped in with both feet. I hit the ground running. I committed. I made changes. I stuck with it. Fast forward about a year, I had dropped a ton of fat, gained a ton of muscle. Really, my confidence was through the roof. And I decided that I needed to do more of this because I kept having people tell me that I was inspiring them and that I helped them make a change. And I was like, wow, that's incredibly powerful. And the career path I was on wasn't doing it for me anymore. So I made a change, and I made fitness my life. And so I studied up, got certified, became a
Yeah.
NASM certified personal trainer.
National Academy of Sports Medicine.
Yep, pretty much the gold standard. So I went for the best on that, and like Trav mentioned, I worked out at, and then now I work at the gym right down the street from where he grew up in West Seattle. So I work with clients in person there, and then I also work with clients virtually, so they can be anywhere in the world. And I get to change lives for a living, and that's there's no greater gift, there's no greater calling than that. So I'm super excited to be part of this and to try and just help as many people. I know there's a lot more people out there like me. That's why I do this, and I'm here because if you are like I was, and you want to be more like I am, we could do that. That's what I'm here for.
So I reached out to Dave because I care a lot about health and fitness, and I want to help people, especially in the Magic community, get better. And as a professional coach in the Magic Mastermind, owning that business, want to also offer like I know that our mental clarity, our performance is really tied to our health. So there's a lot of reasons for me to want to do this. However, I felt like I'm not necessarily the right person to be the coach because I'm not certified, and also I was lucky. I was born healthy. I was born into with athletic parents, and the belief that certain beliefs for diet that has always made it easy for me. So I don't have that transformation story, and I think it's really helpful and important for the coach to have that. So that's why I reached out to Dave and I said, hey, you're doing all this stuff. Let's get together and let's launch a program. I've been doing this and trying to do this, but I think what's been missing is the right partnership, and together we can do it. So a little bit about the program. It's the way that we're going to do it is we're going to do it with a group of 8 people and like a draft, but not too many people that it's unmanageable, but enough people that we do it together, we work together. And Dave, I want you to talk a little about it, but there's you do how it works exactly. You do a workout plan, you set people up with diet tracking.
Yep. So basically, once everybody's goals are going to be unique, right? Some of you may want to gain some muscle. Some of you may need to lose some fat. Some of you may be a little of both. Some of you may just want to get active. Maybe you want to run a 5K. Maybe you want to do a Spartan race or something like that. Maybe you want to do a pull-up. You've never done a pull-up in your life. Whatever it is, whatever your goal is, we're going to figure that out. And then I'm going to give you a workout a program that's tailored to that. And to go along with that, with whatever your goals are, we'll dial in your nutrition. So I'll set you up with, a way to make sure that your nutrition is working for you with your activity, because those things go hand in hand. For those of you who may be after a 6-pack, the old expression is abs are made in the kitchen, and it's true. We can work out till we're blue in the face, but then if we go and crush everything on the McDonald's menu, it's not going to work out so great. So those things go hand in hand, and then. I've got a lot of other little things that I can throw in there to help with, talking about mental clarity, things with mindset, goal setting and mindfulness and intention and gratitude. And one thing that I think is really great about the way that we're doing this is the group setting. And I think that is, I think that's crucial, because this can feel like a really lonely road when you're doing it by yourself. And that can make the reward feel like it's greater, but it's tough. It's always easier when you have people alongside you who are doing the same thing, making the same changes, running into the same roadblocks. People you can celebrate with, people you can bounce ideas off and get suggestions and inspiration and push each other, help keep each other accountable, which is crucial. As much as I would love to, I can't be in your heads all day, every day, so I don't know what you're doing and what you're not. But if you guys are pushing each other and holding each other's feet to the fire, it's only going to help make sure that everybody succeeds. And then when you get to the end of this, that you are at, if not closer, then at your goal. And that's what we aim for. We'll give you all the tools. We can't lift the weights for you. We can't eat the food for you, but we'll set you up. And then you just got to knock them down.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. What you need to do, if you want to apply, we want to see if we can help you and what your goal is and so on. We set up a form down below. It asks for a lot of information, which is also information that's going to be relevant in designing your custom plan, asking details about your health and your goals. So you should do that today, because if you wait, it never happens. We never do anything tomorrow. And also in this case, we're only going to be starting with 8 people. So if you want to be in that first group, you should do it. And also, we're going to get started. Once you apply, there'll be a link you can get. You also will get an email, but there'll be a link right there. And it's going to go into more detail in the plan, but it's going to give you 3 tips right now that you can use to improve your health and get better energy, better performance. So why should they take this step and fill out the form?
It's one of those things that if you're thinking about it and it feels like maybe it's something you should do, then it is. And if you start coming up with excuses why you shouldn't do it, I don't have the time, I'm intimidated, I don't know if I belong in a gym, I'm not going to succeed, I'm going to fail, I've tried before, it didn't work, there's no way I can do this. None of that's true. Everybody has a right to be comfortable in their skin. Everybody has a right to be healthy. And unfortunately, we can't all just wave a magic wand for ourselves and get it. If it were that easy, it'd be awesome and I'd have no job. But you're going to have to work for it. But if you're a gamer and you want to be at the highest levels of what you do, if you compete, even if it's friendly, but when you compete, You don't just sit down at a magic table, for example, and your first time go win a tournament. It's not how it works. It's a lot of work that has to go into it. You have to. There's adversity, and there's going to be wins, and there's going to be challenges along the way. But at the end of the road is where you get those results that you're after. And so, it's one of those things that I know from my experience. This literally changed my life top to bottom. I was in a really bad place, and I don't know if I'd be here. I'll be real honest with you, and certainly not in the mental state that I am today. And so, I always tell people, if I can do it, the laziest person on the planet can do it. I promise you can do it. And if you don't, if you find a reason not to do it, you're going to regret it someday, and hopefully not when it's too late. But however old or young you are right now, you're not getting any younger. So, the best day to do it is today. It's always people say, when's the best time to start working out? Right now.
Yeah, they say when's the best time to plant a tree? Yesterday. When's the second best time is today, right? It's never too late. Get started.
Exactly.
Yeah, so fill out that form and we'll take a look at it and we'll see you on the next page and get you started with a couple tips. All right. Thanks for listening, and yeah, we'll see you on the next page.